It is Tuesday and we're gonna go ahead and hit some Goodwills and thrift stores today. I just can't give up on the old Goodwill. I come in here, I don't know, it's like a love-hate relationship with them. We're gonna go in here, I'm very optimistic today, maybe because it's really good weather and it's warm outside. So let's go in here and see if we can find a flip line for a profit. What do you got going on over here?
I'm just looking.
Just looking. Did you ever find an Easter dress? Be pretty, be strong, be brave, be kind. Sheen. Sheon. Mostly girls' clothes. I would definitely wear that in college, 100%. See if they got any golf clubs. This spot is pretty rough when it comes to golf clubs. Ain't gonna lie, they definitely send all their stuff. It's a weird looking one. Nah, I'm seeing nothing. Somebody back there knows something. Sleeping self-inflatable make thermarest. Is that military?
I think so.
Thermarest? What is this right here?
What is that like? Is that melted? Or is that the way it's supposed to work?
I have no idea. I've never seen one of these in my life. Pad, sleeping self-inflatable. Yeah, ultralight military. Nylon. I'll look it up real quick. If I have my cellular device. They're only worth 17 bucks. 19 bucks. I think you get all three of them. Yeah, they're not worth nothing. I mean, they're worth something. Don't get me wrong. There's a ton of sleeping bags up here. Sleeping bags are nice. If they're the right ones. Is that a Ryobi? It was in here before. They don't turn their stock over a lot because we were in here about 30 days ago. And this was still there. So they must turn their stock very slowly.
It was already.
Oh wow. This is a stained glass foiler. That's pretty neat right here. You know what that is? Me neither. I'm just seeing if you know. Stained glass foiler. It's a tool that you use. 2 times faster than hand foiling. I don't know what that means. Foiling. What are you doing with it? I'm not 100% sure all the pieces are there. Oh man. Okay, it should have a whole bunch of these. I'm assuming that this is not complete. But one tool for 40 bucks that was complete. They want $3 for it. That's actually probably a good deal, but I don't know if it's complete or not. And there's something ticking over here in my right shoulder. It's pretty scary. Get away from that. Yeah, the old foiler. Ooh, is that a Seth Thomas? That is a Seth Thomas. Look at that bad boy. Should have a key. This is a new one. You can tell by the weight. This is mahogany though, I think. Oh no. It's all broken up. The speaker's busted. That was corroded. The most likely the apparatus that runs the clock still works, but everything else is messed up. This is a newer one, the Westminster Seth Thomas. You can get a real good one though. With this one's got little chips on it and stuff, and some of them sell for huge money, just not this one. That's sad. I thought I could tell by the face as a Seth Thomas. Some of them desk clocks sell for good money. What is this? Oh, weld art again? 99 cents. Check that out. They're skiing. That's pretty cool. That'd be a cool little whatnot guy. Oh yeah.
Today's menu.
He's dirty. What was he, outside?
I think so.
What was he? He was a greeter maybe for an outside restaurant. On there. It's actually crocheted. Not crocheted. Needlepoint. It's something. Keep life simple. When you start complicating things, you usually start getting problems. Alright, what do we got over here in the holiday section? Oh, not seeing much. Smiling faces, I see. Not smiling faces. Pretty scary. Oh, look. The wolf pack is still here. That's so funny. They didn't sell it yet. Yeah, they don't turn their... This was in the last video like a week ago, maybe more. Does he do something? Oh, jeez. I think that's a crocodile. I thought it was a dinosaur for a second, but definitely a crocodile. A nice LL Bean here. Ah, it's got a thing written on it. Yeah, it ain't gonna be no good. What is this? Deluxe digital treasures. There's treasures inside? There's nothing in there. Liar. Hi.
This is a Mike Wazowski.
Who?
Squishmallow. Mike Wazowski.
I don't know what you're saying right now. It's $5.
Have you not seen Monsters Inc?
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
I have not seen Monsters Inc. I don't watch a lot of movies. Well, I take that back. I just don't watch those types of movies. What? What you got?
Sully.
Sully. Is that a part of him?
They're
Friends?
Yeah.
They're besties? Let's take a picture. That one's brand
Who
new.
he is.
How much is the brand new one?
Yeah, Sully.
We'd have to keep him until Christmas. Let me take a picture of Mike first. What you working with, Mike? Mike. Goes for eBay $70?
No.
No. Well, he is special because he has a Santa Claus hat on. And I ain't got no minutes in here. Probably 26. This is new for 26. Probably $20. Because you could easily sell them. Hold them for, because we have a big area now that we're holding our Christmas stuff for whatnot. He's he's listed for 50, but he's most likely, he's new though, right? Mm-hmm. So he's probably worth probably 20. So, I mean, 20 and 20, that's $40. And they want $10, right? Because they want $5 each. Mm-hmm. $4.99. Yeah, that's probably not bad. We just have to put them in the old, we'll actually show everybody our holding spot. We have a whole holding spot for Christmas now. So yeah, I'd say get them. That is a Hug Me Coffee. I love you, a latte. That's cute. Doesn't have a, he's probably $1.99 then. That's pretty cute. Be good if it was, somebody probably got him for Valentine's Day and it just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there. Who is that?
Who is that?
A pineapple man. That's all I'm saying. There's a, I don't know what he is. He's a Thai. This one is heavy. All right, well, that's not bad. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying because they almost look just like them. But yeah, this is some sort of just tabletop. This is hollow. The work tables we have are all pressed solid and then one solid maple. If this was solid maple, I'd buy it in a heartbeat and make a basketball court out of it. Pictures for the spare bedroom. Like what type of pictures?
I don't know, just like.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much in the picture aisle. The only really thing, we've done good. The only thing we really need now is a dining room table. We can stop by the Restore again today. See if they got a dining room table. In the old electronic spot over here. Some of these can be good. The P-Touches, brother. The thing is, if we've never bought one that actually works. So we always just stop buying them because there's always been something wrong with them. That's why I think people get rid of them because they're very handy. You know what I'm saying? But we've just never found one that works. So got a little ice shaver there. I feel like I had that when I was a kid for some reason. Making snow cones. I'm not seeing, there's a jerky maker. It sounds pretty good. Was this was in here last time. So I'm thinking they definitely do not. Yeah. Soda Club Fountain Jet. Yeah, that thing's pretty beat up, but that is actually a really good purse company or leather company, the American Leather Company. Very supple leather, but this one's got some major issues with it. It is beat pretty good. It's not really, it's just too beat up. That is sad, but that is a Bolo company. We've bought them before and sold them super, super high for sure. I don't know if there's any more. Usually when people have one, they got two.
Joy Susan.
Joy Susan? This feels like it's leather too. Maybe not. I don't know, it might be.
This is definitely.
You're over there smelling stuff? I like it. Your old sniffer is the most important thing when it comes to picking purses up. Is that real gator? Negative. They did a pretty terrible job imitating it too. And then China. What else we got over here? That's falling apart. That's sad about the American. That was a good eye though. You immediately picked it up and said, that thing is definitely leather. And big leather purses, it's all falling apart there. No good. Purses have got to be pretty pristine for us to pick them up now. Polyurethane.
Man, they got me.
They got you on that one. I think they start
I
to...
feel that. That, like...
Yeah.
They did a really good job.
And I think that they're spraying polyurethane now to smell like leather.
I think so too.
Yeah.
That does smell like leather.
That's what I think. That'd be cool if it said 100% ostrich skin. Never found one. PVC pipe. That's what it says. 100% PVC pipe. Can't do nothing with that. Yeah. All right. Well, crocheted guy back in the back. That's cool. I think we're walking out here with only your friends Mike and Sal.
Sully.
Sully. Still can't figure out his name. Any good belts? No. No good.
This is genuine leather.
Is that Brighton? How's it on there? It is genuine leather. Oh, yeah, we sold that brand before. It's probably only 99 cents. That's probably a good little pickup. Yeah, I'm telling you, people like leather. Something wrong with the, hold on, the zipper. Oh, there you go. There's just stuff inside of it. It's full of money. No, it's full of the card thing. That's pretty good though. All right, at least we found something else. These are usually 99 cents because it's not marked. Second stop of the day. They just opened the Salvation Army. There was a line though to get in, about 10 people. Let's go see if we can find flip a line for a profit. That's a good looking fanny pack right there. Is that made of leather? Nope. All man-made materials, not leather. Interesting. Got some candlesticks here. These are solid bronze. No, not really. They're metal though. That's pretty nice. Big crystal. Oh, that's got a big chip on it. Chips and salsa.
Chips and salsa.
No good on that. What's good in there? Authenticity. It is a Cape Hatteras, North Carolina lighthouse. That's interesting.
These are glass.
Oh, are they signed? Who's that? Is that a signature? You know I love my fruit and vegetables.
What kind of bag are they?
I don't know. Oh, the whole thing is, you know, I'm always looking up fruits and vegetables now. 30 bucks. Bridal rope with fruit. Braided rope, not bridal. Can't read nothing. Yeah, that's actually probably pretty good.
Put it in the bag.
Put it in the bag. That one's not signed though. That's the same thing. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, Roy Rogers metal. Some of these metal trash cans can go for good money. Roy Rogers, King of Cowboys. Debatable. Is it debatable? I don't know. Made in Japan. That's a.
Is that corny?
That's weird. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Cat number 114. Trader Sam's. Is that kind of like Trader Joe's brother?
It would be cute to put a plant in.
It would be cute to put a plant in. Just drill a hole in the bottom. It is Disney though. What Disney is that?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Google or Lens will know for sure. It's $2. $40. He's a hippo. What? He is a hippopotamus. That's it. Everything's a hippopotamus. Actually, sold for $40.
Jeez.
Sold for $40. Go ahead and pick him up. What is he? $1.99?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get a picture now. It's slightly less crowded of this thing.
King of Dads.
The King of Dads.
Oh.
There it is right there. It's just, they're coming up as a ceramic. Don't say no to the hurricane lamp thing. Just because it's hard to find. But we are picking up. Did you want this? Oh, that's kind of cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was built a little better. He's cute. What's he made of?
I don't know. He's heavy.
Yeah, some sort of resin or something. Is that a mix between a narwhal and a penguin?
That's what it looks like.
There's a song about narwhals. Piece of pottery. Yeah. Is that a fan of yours? Okay, that's a piece of glass in there. See, this is how you can get full. This is obviously made in China, but that has like a cool piece of glass swirl thing in there. That's pretty neat. It's not probably worth a whole bunch.
What's this? It's a nice bag that it's in.
Coastal Carolina oral something surgery. It's probably some sort of seat, I'm assuming. No. Yes. Aluminium. Yep, it's like a seat. Somebody took it to the beach, so there's a little sand in it. So that's pretty nice. There's a Wii board. They don't really sell too well for us anymore. Back in the day, they sold a lot, especially 5 years ago, but... Alright. Pliers. It says Garmin. This is the old Tom. If it was that one, the Garmin Life Maps, we would have definitely bought that, but not the Tom. What's that? Home fires are brightest, home tires. Ties are strong. What?
Yeah, I read it the same way. Oh, you know. I said home tires.
Home fires are brightest, home ties are strongest. I feel like it should have rhymed. Right? Hey, there's a macaroon. You can do your own macaroon kit. Wall hanger. It's been opened. But not worth a whole bunch.
People are gonna say it's macrame.
It's macaroons. I can eat a macaroon. What do you think that's for?
I don't know.
Huh. This is what I felt like this morning going to the gym. That was me if you saw me at 6:30 this morning. Just dead to the world. What is this thing? What is that? Hard to tell. Some sort of felt. They have a good turnover rate here because there's nothing in here that we saw the last time. Salvation Army's on point. How much they got that? Man, they're like $5 for that. It's an older one because it has the metal. It's got your name on it. What up, sugar?
Perfect colors.
What are you gonna eat out of them?
I love those colors
together. We like big bowls, and we cannot lie.
That's true.
Because we like to eat.
That's true.
Big portions. Although we should get those to lessen our portions a good bit, and just have one bowl. It's stoneware. Well, it's made in China though, but yeah, these got a little wear back here. The sandals do really well. There's not a whole bunch of wear on these. Size 11. Yeah, that's probably pretty good for $6. So we were up at the register about ready to buy everything, and you saw this in the cabinet, and you're thinking he is sterling silver.
And I think that's mother of pearl, and there's mother of pearl in there, and there's like turquoise.
Oh, nice. Got him for $5, and if that is sterling silver, that will easily go for probably 30 or 40 on our whatnot show. And how we test our sterling is we actually scratch test it, then acid test it, and we'll be able to tell if there's silver in there or not. So very cool little pickup. That place was super busy. On to the next. Next stop, Goodwill, North Myrtle Beach. What am I looking at here? Does this say unique Brisker electric crisper? Not 100% sure what that thing is. We might actually take a look. Any type of commercial, it looks like a commercial thing, usually worth a lot of money. Nope, only worth $40, so it'd be worth a lot more than that. We'll go ahead and leave that bad boy behind. Rice maker, I'll tell you what, I got Kayla a rice maker for Christmas one year. I know it's what she wanted, so I got her for her. They make the best rice. I don't know if Aroma would make the best rice, but you just set it, forget it, and boom, your rice is like perfect every time. Also makes like other type of things, grains and stuff. That is a really good thing. I wouldn't buy this one. We try not to buy used appliances because the last time we did, there was a whole bunch of roaches in it. Long story, but actually pretty short story because that's what happened. But rice maker, yeah, rice cooker, that ain't too shabby, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Got some huge things to hang it with. $13 is actually a really good deal for that. Because if you were to buy that at the Pottery Barn or something, she'd be a hundo. You'd put this outside.
I'm just thinking for the, like I would implement it in the, yeah, it doesn't open.
It doesn't open.
I know, that's the only thing.
Why do you even put that on there? Just for decoration?
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be hung like a.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. This is probably reminiscent of the old cast iron, I mean, wrought iron ones back in the day where they would open it up and stuff like that.
But the greenhouse.
Yeah, like a window in the greenhouse, but then you could put plastic behind it, so it would be more greenhousey.
Yeah.
13 bucks, good deal. That's so far the best deal I've seen in here.
Yeah.
By far. I ain't seeing much. I'm not seeing anything in this area here. That looks like a 4K player maybe. They're not worth a ton of money. They still have this for, oh, they did have that for a whole bunch of money. They only got it for $19.99. I felt like they had that for a lot more. Electronic item. Yeah, it's not Bluetooth. If that was Bluetooth, it's so hard to ship these though, because they always weigh 30, 40 pounds. And if this thing catches any type of something, it stops working. This shouldn't become a fairly hot times. Proper cooling. So the clothes here are done a lot differently, and I don't know if I like it or I don't like it. See, they don't have new racks. They just immediately put stuff out. So you got to be kind of keeping your eye out on things. I thought I saw some cool pants a lady was putting out, but I'm not 100% sure. Some Eddie Bear. That looks like Tommy Bahamas. This is key. If they were 511s, that would be good. So these are actually really nice pants. Wrangler rigs work. If this was my size, I'd probably just buy them. Oh, they're brand new. Yeah, brand new 40 by 30s Wrangler rigs workwear. That's probably a good deal. What size are these? I mean, so they're $4.89. That's probably a super good deal, because I think that these are probably $50 pants. I'm almost positive. I could go ahead and scan them real quick. I don't know if the barcode reader, there's two ways to look things up. You can take a picture of them, or you can scan it on the eBay app. It's not gonna do it. Let's try Wrangler rigs. Looks like 30 free ship, 43. See if they sell. Yeah, that's pretty good. There you go, 30 bucks. I wish they were my size. I would definitely keep them, because they are very comfortable. They're good. These are brand new though. We'll take them for 5 bucks. That ain't too. These are brand new too. The Key works hard, works well. This is ripstop stuff. 40-30. I'm just not seeing ripstop foreman pants. You can only wear them if you're a foreman. Made in China. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass off on these. We'll get the other ones. Got some sweatpants here. Oh, they're Patagonia. Check that out. Man, $4.90. I'm not seeing any type of weird marks on these. That's probably a pretty good pickup. This will most likely be on Kayla's Whatnot shows. 80% cotton and polyester. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. We'll see what she says about those. But we sell men and women's clothing on her Whatnot shows, usually on Wednesdays. So it's been going pretty good. That's why we've been doing it. All right, I'm not seeing. I think the ones I was looking for was the Wranglers. One of these are $6.89. Sweatpants. That's so weird. Why would you price sweatpants for $6.89 and everything else is $4.89? Could be a mistake. They're not going to sell those. Poor sweatpants will never get a home. There's some Carhartts. It's a shame they're not double knee. They're also 34 by 30s. They're not. They're just the carpenter ones. Carhartt jeans. Probably leave them behind. All right, we got BK Tyler jeans here, size 36. Pre-owned 17, pre-owned 36. How much are these? They got $6 on them though. Yeah, if these were $4.89, I know that doesn't seem like a huge difference, but that extra buck does make a big difference. They're 36 regulars. They're actually in super good condition. Yeah, these might be pretty good too. We'll show Kayla. I'm not seeing anything wrong with them. No fraying at the bottom, no stains on them. In good condition there. All right, I'm tearing it up in the old Wrangler. These are nice though because they got the lining in them. They're a Carhartt. I'd buy them in a heartbeat with the lining. Got a white tag. It's not old though. It looks like it's newer. Any type of different color tag when it comes to Levi's. Orange tag with the big E. Always a good pickup. All right, well, I think we did. I'm gonna leave those behind just because the size. They're smaller size. What are these? Something bull. Can't read nothing. Not seeing anything. These are neat. I don't know if it's a Citadel dog or not. Maybe it is. It could be. Let's It's from Washed, Beaten. No, what's it called? Washed, Stoned, and Beaten. That's a odd name. Moving on. These are brand new. Royal Class. Ain't seeing much there. Russell. All right, that's not too shabby though. Is that for Easter?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. I thought you had an Easter dress.
Well, this is a backup Easter dress.
You got a backup Easter dress? Oh my goodness. You want to show you what I found?
Yeah.
All right, check her out. I don't know. These are $6.
And I did end up getting one.
You end up getting that? That's good. No, that's a good deal. $6. BKE Tyler's. You think that they'll sell on your show?
Yeah.
They're in good condition. They're not new or anything, but there's no.
They don't have any wear on the
Yeah, they got no wear on the bottom, but $5.99. You still think that's good?
Yeah.
All right, so that's approved. That is the
It's a good size.
bootleg. Got some sweatpants. Her face like, wait, Patagonia?
Gucci.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. $5. Think they'll go?
Yeah.
Size large.
Oh yeah.
And they got no stains on them. They don't look weird. And these are just good work pants, and they're brand new.
Oh yeah.
For $4.89. Brand new 40 by 30s. Yeah, that's a good.
Those will sell good.
Yeah, these are the good ones. I like these because here they also, you put your knife and stuff right there so it doesn't tear up your, you know, tear up thing. You put your hammer in there. So that's what I got. Yeah, I found some cool things.
Clothes
Well,
for men.
yeah.
Clothing show, because I don't do good with men.
Yeah, I like to, you know, it's called men and women's fashion, and usually it's mostly just women's fashion, so we like to throw. Also, we'll be blowing out all those Nikes that we got, most likely on one of those shows. Look at this. This is a Columbia LSU.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen, that's a fishing. See, it's so hard to sell this on Whatnot because you got to be an LSU fan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But on the e-booze, that thing's fresh.
Prince
Fresh.
of Bel Air.
Oh my goodness, look it up.
Oh, that's a nice shirt.
You think Will would approve of that? Yeah, look. Oh, new this goes for 38.
Somebody's gonna want that shirt.
New for 38. Extra large. I'm thinking leaving this behind.
Yeah, just because it has to be specified.
Specified. What is that
I'm
then?
getting it.
Yeah, that thing's nice.
You would look good in that for Easter.
Negative. That's 100% not true. This is, that must be some sort of golf thing because these are the really nice Travis Matthew polos, but they're all embroidered. See all of them?
Yeah.
So the Nike's embroidered with it, the Travis Matthews embroidered, they embroidered Real Tree with it. Look at the LSU again. There's a little Tommy Bahama. All right, I gotta get out of the clothes. Clothes are kind of addicting. Hey, look. It's too big, but old sleeveless gang. Fade to glory. This is the one good thing about Goodwill. You do have a little bit more time than you do at yard sales. So you can actually look stuff up. Like yard sales, man, you gotta be pretty quick. And these right here, actually, that's a Ralph Lauren. We'll have to look that one up too, because it looks like a really nice polo. Somebody had some really nice golf gear. And check this out. This is called Holderness and Born Tailored Fit Made in Korea Large Polo. I would usually have passed this up, but it feels really, really nice. It's got nice buttons, right? And I looked it up. Check out, I mean, the used ones are 23. Some of them are, that one's 65. They always sell about 25 bucks used. Let's go ahead and just sort highest to lowest because you know I love doing that. This one right here, it's a bundle, brand new. That one's 200, brand new. Oh, these are the Masters ones. That's why they're so expensive. That one right there is pre-owned from some sort of club. Yeah, this is a solid brand. That's a little Bolo brand right there. 100%. That'll be on eBay, or we might put on the show. It's $4.89. Super good condition. We'll be on the lookout for those. I could have swore I saw another one when I was looking through this. Did I only see one? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I was looking. Oh, there's another one right there. Yep. Check that thing out. Size large. That, my friend, is a good buy, and also now it's in my brainolator. That right there is in my brainolator to go ahead and always pick them up. This one might be worth it too, because any type of polo, Ralph Lauren, good. See, that one right there is out of stock for 50. That means it probably sold for 50 and at 50 bucks. Yep, That's probably a $25 shirt too for $4.89. What size is it? Size large? Yeah. Super cool. Golf season's up. Masters has ended and everybody's out there golfing and stuff. So that's pretty good. What else did we get here? This one's pretty neat too. This is actually I know, sorry it's a whole bunch of clothes today, but that's what we got. That's funny. Only probably 20 bucks or less on that one. So we'll go ahead and leave that one behind. But these three, another solid pickup for the Wednesday shows. These might end up on eBay though, because I don't know if everybody's gonna know that brand, and it's a solid brand to sell on eBay. No way, I just found Master Tech large. Man, why can't I find a whole bunch of these? That right there, I don't even have to look up. That's gonna definitely be a pickup. Got the Master logo on it. How many more of those can I find? Man, I'll tell you what, I think how they do the clothes here, it levels the playing field. Because when they just put it out, it's so easy to go to the racks, but when then they put it on the racks, it is completely like a treasure hunt, actually. I mean, I do know slightly some things about clothes. And we're doing pretty good today. It has, this would be a good one. It's brand new, but it has, you got to work for Hewlett Packard or really like HP, or that could be your initials, one or the other. Really. There's another one. Yep. That means I might get another Masters in here. Actually, a really nice shirt. Travis Matthews. I might get that one for myself. Size medium. Could be a medium, all depends on how much I eat. And I love to eat. Straight out of Neeser. That's hilarious. Mine would be like more straight out of Jaws. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually a Jaws shirt. That's cool. For sure. All right, you ready to see what I just found? Bruh. Holderness and Bourne. Made in Korea. Easy 30 bucks used.
Oh, that's good.
I know, I looked them up. And you got two of them, right? So that's pretty good. Then, you know these sell. The all over print Polo Golf, Ralph Lauren, all over print. That's 25 bucks all day long. Then, Master Tech. I know. I was hoping I'd find a whole bunch of those, but there was only one over there. And then, I might get this for myself. This is Travis Matthews lightweight shirt. Yeah, size medium. Might be a medium on me, but I gotta lose 15 pounds, so that's that would be my thing. But man, you're talking right here, you're probably gonna make 20 bucks on each shirt other than that one. So you're talking 2, 4, 6, it's probably $80 made just in a couple shirts. I think how they do the clothing here changes the game. It really does, because this would,
you have to look through the clothing.
You gotta look through the clothing.
Because they actually don't get to, like people can't go through the clothing here.
That's right. So I think it levels the playing field, and guess what? I'm ready to play ball. People are staring at me. Super cool pair of shoes here, the Floorstein drivers, but they got me on the graphic. I thought they're gonna be worth a lot of money. They're only worth like 20, 30 bucks. They want $7 for them. Look like they're slow movers, and these are a little bit worn in the back. So we'll go ahead and put them back, but a very cool little graphic in there. So definitely interesting how they do the close of this Goodwill. We've never seen Goodwills do it there, but I think that it's a game changer if they all did that, because let's be honest, people are sometimes a little lazy. I know I'm a little lazy. I like seeing the new carts run out and you think, okay, that's the only new things in there. But they don't do that. They literally walk stuff out by hand and then put it on there. Because I'm telling you right now, if that was at another Goodwill, those clothes would not be there. Those polos, yep, none of them would have been there whatsoever. So hopefully they all go to that, because I don't mind going through the clothes racks a little bit and finding like Master stuff, some good polos, because usually we haven't found clothes in a really long time. I think we got 2 or 3 more places to go. Let's go see what else we can find. Switching things up really quick, if you watched the last unit that we did, and we had that outside furniture from Hampton, I believe, Hampton Bay. We actually kept all that, cleaned it up, looks amazing, but it doesn't have any towels. So we're at the Home Depot right now. We're gonna go in there, see what we can find. We would try to find them at yard sales or stuff like that, or thrift stores, but let's be honest, that might be a hay and a needle stack. No, that doesn't make any sense. Turn that around, let's go in there, see what we can find. Well, that's the only one they have, because they don't sell like 12 by 12 stuff anymore. They have all like these different sizes. I guess the old school 12 by 12s aren't in any, you know what I'm saying? But this is all they got. That look right there, but it's going outside, I don't think. And I think that actually matched the chairs, right? Yeah. So, I mean, $1.99 a piece. I know, right? That's $30 right there. But I think it is what it is. We were gonna order some online, but everybody said they came in broken. So, I guess we're just gonna get this. Next stop, Restore, to see if they have a dining room table. Out at the Restore, super windy for some reason. And we're first actually probably gonna go over to the North Myrtle Beach Wholesale because they say they have tools and rugs, and Kayla's looking for a rug, and then we'll hit the Restore. Just bought a new lawnmower. They got a Craftsman. There was mixed feelings about Craftsman online for riding lawnmowers. It's a much smaller unit than what we got. It is $1,600, $1,700 bucks. Much smaller than ours, much smaller. That's it's 160 bucks, but it's 50% off, so it would only be like $80.
It doesn't have the
It says it's an 8x10. How is that possible? Oh, it's 10. That is small. That's an that's a 5x8. So 5x8. 50% off, it'd be 90 bucks.
90 bucks.
Mm-hmm. This one, that one's
pretty. It doesn't have the rubber on the bottom though.
None of them do. Check this thing out, only 11 doll hairs for a brand new mat for the sink. Not terrible. Let's go in here to the Restore, see what we can find. All right, this is probably the right size, but definitely not the look we're going for. If this and this right here had a baby, we'd probably go ahead and go for it, right? If this was more square and this looked more like that, that'd be perfect. But 175 on this and actually 300 on that, which I think is a steal of a deal, but nothing I think that we can use. All right, our $11 mat. What do you think about it, Willard? Well, you gotta yeah, you gotta get off of it. You gotta get off of it so I can put it in, get it next to the.
Dad, that's nice, Mom. That's nice.
Is it? All right, check it out. We're back at the house, and we're gonna go ahead. Boom! There you go. $11 mat. That ain't too shabby. We're gonna go ahead and show you where we have the Christmas items, and then finish up in the backyard with the tile that hopefully fit in the table.
So we're in the eBay barn after thrifting, and this is where we put all of our clothes for the upcoming Whatnot shows, and we just hang them up, and I just clip these off whenever, you know, before the show and things.
And if they need to be washed, we wash them. A lot of times they're clean. A lot of people say that the people donate from their closet rather than the hamper. That is actually, we find to be very true. Usually storage units, we do clean clothes, but coming from Goodwill, we'll just make sure that they are fairly clean. And your shows are on what days usually for Whatnot?
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
For the clothing shows.
For the clothing shows. So go ahead and follow us on Facebook and Whatnot to know when we're selling that stuff. But you also do, what is it, women's and men's fashion and shoes?
And shoes.
So that ain't too shabby. Do you think that the tiles are gonna fit in the table?
I hope so.
Doubtful, because I don't think we actually measured. We were gonna put this in the storage. We're still gonna show you that room, but Kayla said, hey, let's go ahead and put it over here. I think it might look better hung up on the actual fence, but you said you're going after like the door of the secret garden type of thing.
I think it would look better hung.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to hang it up or something like that. I don't know how that's our fence, so it's a strong fence. That's a good looking fence, you know what I'm saying? But we might have to hang it on there or do something like that, or stick it in storage and then do the greenhouse idea. All right, so you're thinking right there with that little thing, and then get maybe like a little plant that goes in that pot.
Yeah.
Let's get a good look from out here. It looks like something. Then when you have the mulch and stuff in front of it, I still think it would look better hung up. I really do. We'll have to work on that probably. Do you like it like that or hung up?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll start reading the comments and see what y'all say. Behind lock and key, we have the storage room for all of the Christmas items that we will be selling on Whatnot during Christmas. All of this is holiday. You got a little bit of pumpkin down here, and I think that's about it. So these will just be chilling in here until Christmas time, and all of this stuff is mostly Christmas items, which is, it's not even booth items anymore, is it? It's all Christmas items, and we're gonna have massive Christmas shows when it comes to Whatnot. Some of this, like these two big boxes right here, if y'all remember the Millionaire Locker, that's what these are right here. We're gonna save some for us. The rest we're gonna go ahead and blow them out on Whatnot. All of this stuff right here is all gonna be on Whatnot. So just another room that we have. We don't show this one a lot because it's just a storage room, and we're just kind of showing you all little pieces of everything that we have going on at this property. Remember when we got all the Folkscraft Winterberry stuff? Winterberry. All right, enough of that. There's just a lion head in here that I still have to give my dad, because I think he'll enjoy that. But other than that, let's go see if those tiles fit. I realize how much tile weighs, that or I'm just getting older and weaker. Let's see if they fit. Now, like I said, we just got this, and hopefully none of them are broken because we got the same amount. I don't know, are they gonna fit? Yeah, that's not bad. They might have to be bent a little bit to make sure that they stay in there, right? Mm-hmm. Check it out. And we were just at that North Myrtle Beach, what was it, wholesale or whatever, and one of these sets would cost you $1,000.
Yeah.
It really, really would. And we got this thing, I mean, not for free, but we paid for the storage unit, have to sell everything to make our money back, and we got this. But this actually looks really good. I'm impressed. I'm kind of glad that they had only these. We were gonna do slate, but this looks just as good.
Yeah.
And it's a lot cheaper. I think this was, what, 30 bucks? $2 a piece, so it was $30. So literally we only have $30 in this. We will probably get the pressure washer and clean the chairs a little bit better. This was made for an umbrella thing, but we threw that away and just, you know, put a towel there, obviously. But check it out, there's only one towel that is not fitting correctly, and it's this one. All right, she's in. She's in like Flynn. Here we go, ready? I don't even know what that means, in like Flynn. Check it out, man. This is pretty sweet. I'm telling you, that's why we like yard sale, that's why we like storage units. When you buy something like this, you need a whole bunch of stuff. You just get it from, you know, for cheaper instead of buying stuff new. Buying this new would be ridiculous. We probably would never buy one new, honestly. $1,000, $1,500, ridiculous. We got probably 30 bucks in this right now. That ain't too shabby. Remember to follow us on Whatnot, Facebook for all of those. If you want to keep following us on that, we also have another channel called the Flip Squad, which is daily life, has a lot more of this content. If you like this content, go over to that channel. It is linked in the description. I do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, not subscribe, comment down below, like the video. You know I will always get you on the next one. Definitely wasn't hitting the new tiles.